Hey, okay, sir, and welcome back to the Simpsons Tapped Out. Back at it in the Heaven update, still on this Act 1, but moving along very nicely with the personal prizes. Let's move on to another personal prize, shall we? And by the way, this is what the Garden of Eden looks like for the premium character, so if you want to check out Eve, be my guest. Well, at least with Mr. Burns charging so much for the forbidden fruit, no one will be able to afford to eat any. Nom nom nom. Dad, how could you? And how could you even afford to buy any? I took out 4 mortgages on the garden. We're in hock up to the snake. Besides, with the flood insurance I bought from Gil, we're going to come out big winners on the other side of this flood. Sigh.
Hey, you! Does anyone know who that is?
Sure, why not, homie? I'd prefer to stay in the Garden of Eden. Your town is scary. Gary the Unicorn. Listen, with what happened to you in the episode, the Garden of Eden is probably worse. Mr. Burns, I don't mean to complain, but this is a new garden paradise given to us by God, and it is being torn out by the bulldozers and giant chainsaws. Isn't it glorious? I am mining below the ground and building luxury residential towers on it. And when the tower falls into the mines, I'll build more. It is a capitalist paradise. There's something about despoiling the Garden of Eden that doesn't seem like a great idea. Yeah, don't be so silly, Eve. Rich old guys are really smart, or they wouldn't be rich. We can trust them to always have the interests of non-rich people at heart. Mr. Burns, are you okay? Feels like you're choking. No, I was just laughing. But doesn't it seem like we're just making the same mistakes that made God want us to wipe out humanity in the first place? I don't understand. Are you even speaking English? Never mind. I need to get out of here. I can help you with that. A unicorn? If it isn't the kind that has a pre-IPO market cap of at least 1 billion, I am not interested. We never got past Series A. But if I can gallop over rainbows, I can get you out of this garden. Well, I don't really understand that sort of stuff. You're pretty smart though, kind of. Well, I would say that, but remember what happened in the episode. So this is Gary the Unicorn. They are not a character, they are an NPC, meaning they just walk around and when you tap them, it does stuff. I'm hoping for a rainbow. That'd be nice. Speaking of rainbows, by the way, I'm just waiting for him to move so I can tap you and see the rainbows. You want to see the rainbows? Here we go. You're smiling. But I don't see any rainbows. He also doesn't make a sound either. It's like he's choking on something. Well, you're not in the Garden of Eden anymore, so it's kind of like the oxygen levels are different, and he's struggling to breathe. Again, doesn't do much of anything, and they're just an NPC. And here's another NPC, Mr. Bone Man. He also doesn't have a sound, but he has a kind of a neat animation. Also, there's a steak. Do you even eat food? I don't know. Now that you're not in the Garden of Eden, it's probably mandatory. You might want to get away from the slaughterhouse as well. Unicorn meat! But next up, we're getting the Springfield Cathedral for 155 forbidden fruit. Homer believe rich guys are smart. Marge escaped from the new Garden of Eden. In the first prize, which was this one here, which was the Barnacle Bay Church, I mixed it up with the cathedral. I originally said, oh yeah, it's the Barnacle Bay Church, and as it progressed, I just for whatever reason thought it was the cathedral. It's pretty much the same thing though, because they're both churches. But it wasn't actually the Springfield Cathedral. This is the Springfield Cathedral, and in that video I kind of said, oh, this is what the animation is going to be, and I was surprised that it wasn't that, but now I won't be surprised because I'm assuming what I said in that video will be the animation for this one. Let me know down below though, what do you think of Gary the Unicorn? Subscribe for more Tapped Out videos, and I will see you move forward with the remaining prizes in this Act 1, and moving on to the second, third, and fourth acts in the Heaven update. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.